All right, welcome back, everybody. Aesop Grim here. This is a continuation of our Subnautica Below Zero Chronicle. I have begun the timer, took care of food and water, and I also scouted out the area, and I found out what we need to do. There is a rather inventive way of getting into I keep forgetting the sea. I keep forgetting the name of it, but the research area that we found all the parts to make Grim. I just consistently forget what that piece of equipment is called. And I think I've already passed it. Was it here? Yes. Okay, so maybe I need to enter this way. Yeah. Okay. And the sea truck, we're okay. If I were to try to do this without the sea truck, we'd fry. And we're inside. So now we need to descend down here. Remember, we've got a 300-meter crush depth. Oh, you know what? Let me repair, because we don't want to accidentally break apart. Okay. And we're at about 250 meters. Gonna descend down to around 270, 265. Just follow the rails, get off the rails, stop dinking around. Try to be smooth about this. I don't remember if I need that anymore. That's the drill arm. I think I can already make a drill arm, but we'll scan it just to get it out of the way. That way it's not tempting me anytime I come down here again.
The artifact you found contains traces of information suggesting what has become of my people.
Okay, now I believe I've already scanned this. Yeah, I know I have. Might as well grab this ruby. Okay, so then we're gonna go ahead and head back.
Warning, maximum depth reached. Hull damage imminent.
Okay. Where did I come in from? Why am I not seeing the path? Okay, guys, sorry about this. There we go, okay. Now, I did want to go that way, and I might be able to use this sea truck as a new staging area. This is what I was going to bring Grim down for, but I didn't want to bring Grim until I had the grapple hook. Well, now that we're here, and I can use the sea truck as a new point where I can retrieve oxygen. I think this would be a good spot to go ahead and just get out and explore. This is a large cave. Titanium. Okay, so we can drill here. Obviously an area designed for whatever Grim is called. I always forget. Gold. Looks like it. Yeah. Okay, so we got a number of deposits. Ruby deposit. Okay. What are these nets about? Okay, I think we're back into the wild area, not man-made. Natural architecture, it seems. Whereas over here, it feels like we drilled this area out. Okay, where's the sea truck at? Right here, and I need to check this area. Headlamp.
New blueprint synthesized.
Unexplained ion signature linked to the Aurora's disappearance? Yeah, we're gonna read about that once we get back in the sea truck. Was unexplained ion signature linked to the Aurora's disappearance? Oh yes, it was. Okay, so they don't know some things that we do from the original Subnautica. An unusual ion signature on the edge of Altera space has scientists baffled, and some have drawn a connection with a similar echo detected around the time of the Aurora's reported crash landing. How the two might be connected is an open question, and many in the scientific community maintain they are unrelated and explained by natural phenomenon, or even Altera secretly testing new technologies. Yeah, but how many of these scientists are owned by Altera? See, that's the thing. Now, this is an opinion. I think I'm correct in this. There's science and there's the science, right? And if you'll notice, people who say follow the science, they're not really talking science. What they're talking about is a religious belief, because they treat scientists like we used to treat clerics, like they're infallible, right? Or like they're not human beings that are prone to their own personal agendas or desires, right? I mean, a scientist who gets paid $1 million to go do research on something and come to the conclusion that that person obviously wants on something that they think maybe is kind of like, this is not the hugest deal, but this $1 million is going to continue to fund my research into cancer. You're telling me that a human being isn't prone to something like that? So that's what I mean. There's science, but then there's the cult like the science, where people have set that up like a religion. and people who wear white lab coats and have doctor in front of their name are treated as if they're infallible creatures, some fifth dimension up above actual human beings. They have transcended beyond human fallibility and stuff. And so that's what I'm thinking about right here is, okay, scientists say this and that, but how many of these are influenced or outright owned by Altera? Fuel has been added to the fire by Altera's refusal to release its full data on the Aurora accident. Okay. Yeah, see there again, you might have scientists have begun to question. Now, this is totally a scenario. We don't know what's going on here. But if scientists are gathering data and you got a few voices and they're starting to publish things in peer-reviewed magazines that are like, hey, there's some connections going on here, but we're not sure exactly what this means. But they're starting to hint around something Altera doesn't want them to even be involved in. How much would it take for Altera to either threaten, cajole, or outright just bribe somebody to back off a little bit? Just back off a little. You can say something like this, like, Altera's refusing to release full data, and we're skeptical about that. But we haven't reached any conclusions otherwise. It's all about control of a narrative. Full data on the Aurora accident and recent indications from sources that they will be revising up their list of expected casualties without revealing where this information is coming from. Okay. So this part's being reported and it's casting some skepticism upon Aurora. It has now been months since the Sunbeam went quiet with no new information. Why no new information? I mean, you got this far. They're saying that this is the roadblock. Oh, that's my mouse is doing that. They're saying that this is the roadblock. And what I'm saying is that, is it conceivable that Altera paid them off and gave them an out? Hey, pin it on us. Tell us that we're not releasing info. Just stop looking into this. Stop. Or, it's like the old, I can't remember his name, but there was this phrase, plato o plomo. It was what was mentioned by Carlos, was it Mendez? I can't believe I forgot his name. He's the guy that built the cocaine empire from Colombia in the 80s. And he had a phrase that he would use with government officials or anybody else he was trying to pay off. And it was plato o plomo. Plato is the Spanish word for silver. Plomo is the Spanish word for lead. It's your choice. You can either take the money or you could take a bullet to the head, right? How do we know that Altera hasn't done the same thing here? And so, man, that's what I'm saying. Science versus, quotes, the science. They're two different things. It has now been months since, yes. Okay, so we know about that now. It's interesting. It's all speculation, and we're looking at this in terms of the video game. But it makes this game fun. I like to look at it through those kinds of lenses. Like, oh yeah, what's going on here? How many people are in on this? How many people have been paid off? I think Robin would be looking at it that way. She's out here trying to find out what happened to her sister, because she knows that's sketchy. Right? She knows that's sketch. And she's out here trying to put the puzzle pieces together. So I think she'd be skeptical of everything, man. Power corrupts, and absolute power corrupts absolutely. All right, now I think we're back into natural caverns. Although this place is enormous. Yeah, okay, this must be where I came in at. It's a little bigger over here. Oh, that's a... Is that an egg?
See fluid intake. Vital signs stabilizing.
Okay. I think the sea truck can handle it, but I don't really want to put it directly into fire to test that theory. Well, also, thinking out loud here, I think we explored that cave to its max potential, and I did not see anything for a grappling hook. I'm kind of wondering whether or not there will be one in this version of Subnautica. I should look that up on the internet. All right, we're at about 13 and a half minutes. Now we've got a couple other places that we can go look for artifacts at, but let's make a pit stop at the base first. I do know that when we get a better depth module, well, no, I don't know if I can get Grim down there without, maybe I should try that offline without saving and test it out and see if I can get Grim all the way down in that cave. But I want to make another depth module for him first. He's gonna need it. I really hate that pop-in. Do I have anything set up in my settings that's causing that? Graphics, gamma, advanced, high, skybox quality, medium, anti-aliasing, FXAA. Quality is high, bloom is on, no lens dirt, no depth of field. Motion blur, ambient occlusion, screen space reflections are medium. No, there's nothing here about distance. I think that's just a Subnautica thing. They never were able to fix that in the first one either. But for a $30 game, is it 20 or 30? I forget. I can live with that, you know.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
You start charging me $60, I'm gonna be a little bit upset. Get this out. Make sure my actual compartments are okay. Looks like they are. Okay, now we got a lot of stuff we gotta take inside. Yeah, these are all rotten. I can still plant them. I think I can still plant these things. Decomposing. Let's go do that first. So I need an indoor grow area. I do have open bays over here. I mean, we could use that. We could use this also. There we go. Wall planter. Recyclotron. Recycles items into their constituent parts. Oh, that's nice. See, we could do this. You know what I'd rather do? This is probably going to be the rest of the episode. We got 9.5 minutes left. Deconstruct this. Yeah. Brute shark should be deconstructed first. Can we do that? Inventory full. You have to get them. Alright, you have to actually put them into your inventory. So, let's grab an empty locker. We'll use this one. Can I eat those? I barely got any nutritional value out of it because it's decomposing. Hold on. Drop fish. Scan everything. We already know that one. Okay. Let's release you guys into the wild.
Picking up the signature of an important item belonging to my people. I will share its location.
Okay.
Okay.
Signal location uploaded to PDA.
Eat these. These are really good for health and water. And we're all set. Really good. All right. All right, now are you guys gonna stay there? Was that not smart? Oh, there he is. We shall do battle. Is he not gonna attack me? Oh, that's interesting. We have friends. And base defense. Okay, now put a ladder here. And put, well, I need a lot of titanium. 4, 8. Yeah. I need 8 titanium. I have none. Fabricated, put to glass. Okay, and I don't have any overflow. No, I'm sure I don't. We gotta go break rocks. Oh, he might eat up all my fish too, though, for me to eat. Well, we're about to transition to being vegetarians. So that's okay. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I need 8. Titanium's a little harder to come by in this game than the previous. That's 7. Of course. Eight. Double check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Now we can use this ladder now. All right. Placing these has always been a little bit of a pain, in my opinion. Getting them centered is tricky from my experience. Now that looks at least passable. Okay, now what I want to do is come down here. Well, let's store these in the right places. Quartz, you go there. Precious metals, right here. Copper, oh, that's lead. Copper. There we go. And now I want to grab the food. You and you. Where's my marble melon? I thought I had more than this. What did I do with them? Whoops. Investigating. I know they're not over here. Oh, I didn't have inventory space for everything, so it's out in the sea truck. All right, use planter. Chinese potato plant and the shrub nut. Okay, go down. Batteries, food and water. Grab you, grab you, grab you. Okay, that's everything. Thank you. Use planter. There's the timer. Let's put Preston's Delight. 25 H2O and 17 food. That's the new winner chicken dinner. We'll plant that too. Okay, that fills that one up. Then over here, we'll plant this and plant this. All right. Yeah, Preston's plant is like pretty amazing. Pretty amazing. We need more fish there. Yeah, unfortunately my base defense is killing all the fish. Alright, well, he's a good dog. That's, I guess, what I got him for. Yeah. You want to go swimming in Uncle Aesop's biotank. Almost. There we go. Alright, that's good. We'll go put these in the biotank, then save it. And that'll be it for right now. Next episode, we'll probably go chase down these architect icons. Oh, he's all the way over here now. I like that he doesn't attack us. That's totally, I just sort of accidentally figured out how to get sentries. Biotank. And we can put some grow beds in here too. No, not really. Maybe right there. Right here we can put a grow bed. Because we can feed vegetables into this also. Whoops. Okay. Alright, cool. Alright, things are coming along. They are developing. Let's go ahead and hit save. And that'll do it for now. Again, I'm Aesop Grimm. If you like what you saw or you just want to help the channel, leave a like and a comment. Thanks for swinging by. I hope all things are going well in your world. The world continues to deal with, I guess, COVID. I think it's COVID plus how we're dealing with COVID. But at any rate, everybody is facing things that are different than what we would call normal. And my heart goes out to everybody out there that you're dealing well with it. Particularly, like, I don't have a lot of knowledge on how everybody in the world's doing, but I know out in the UK, things have been pretty strict. Over here, places like New York and California have been very strict. Not so much where I'm at. And I don't really feel like we've suffered any negative impact from that. But if you're in one of those places where things have been really, really strongly locked down and that's hard for you, like, social butterflies are not going to do well psychologically. And that, you know, my prayers go out to you. I'm serious about that, for real. I'm trying to empathize with everybody out there, and I hope this helps break up some of the difficulty that you may be happening. But seriously, from one human to another, God bless, and my best wishes for everybody out there. I will see you guys in the next episode where this story continues. Thanks for visiting Aesop Grimm's Chronicles. If you've made it this far in the video, please consider rating, commenting, subscribing, and sharing. I hope to see you in the next episode, and until then, stay shiny.